All right, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great day here, man. I have an awesome gameplay against what I believe is the best player in the world right now. A lot of people have the same opinion, man. He goes by the name of Henry_773 on Twitch. He's an insanely good player. He's a robot on offense, and he's very, very smart in defense. Gets very adjusty out there. And, yeah, I believe he's just the best player right now in Madden 21. He's steamrolling every tournament. But we have a chance to take him down here in the semifinals of a $750 tournament. Madden Ultimate Team. So if I win this, man, I go on to face Fancy in the finals for a chance at that money. But we're going to have our hands full, man. He's got dots. He plays great defense. We're going to be running out of that Baltimore Ravens spread offense, and he's running out of that Seahawks bunch. So it's going to be a lot of passing back and forth here, man. Some crazy defensive plays, some crazy pockets, some crazy stick work. I'll be talking about that pocket a little bit, how to instantly get better at passing, man. It's one of the things I've noticed that people who struggle with passing is they struggle with good pocket presence. So I'll give you guys some tips on that during the video, but I hope you guys enjoy it, man. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. It would help me out a ton. It really does mean the world to me. And again, I just wanted to say one last thing before we start. This is taken from Henry's perspective, so you guys are going to see his receiver icons, his adjustments, but those are not actually mine. My file was actually corrupted, so we had to take it from his perspective, but it was too good of a game, too exciting for me to not upload. So I hope you guys enjoy this, man, and let's get right into highlights. All right, so here we go, man. This is a big-time tournament game, semifinals right here. Winner takes on Fancy. I'm playing probably the best player in the world, Henry, right now, man. This dude is absolutely insane. He's like 16 or 17 years old, and he's just the best player in the world. He's better than anyone else right now at Madden 21, and we're going to have our hands full in this game right here. We're running out of that Baltimore Ravens gun spread offense, and again, I just want to reiterate, I probably said it in the intro, but we are taking this from Henry's perspective. My file was corrupted, so we had to take his footage, but the quality is very clear. Henry's a great player, so we have to see some of the stuff he's doing as well. You know, I'm not really showing adjustments or hot routes or anything like that, but you guys will be able to see the route progressions and stuff like that as they go down the field. I'm kind of driving right here, 3rd and 4, and Lawrence Taylor is just going to go absolutely crazy right there. He played really good coverage behind it. I don't think I really had anything right there, so we'll go ahead and take our 3. Henry, like I said, a very good player, so whenever I get my points, man, whenever I get opportunity, I'm going to take my 3, and we're going to play some defense here, man. I'm running out of the 4-6 playbook, and we're doing some disengaged defense, trying to scream at him. You guys are going to see we actually play amazing defense this game right here. Sam Mills comes absolutely screaming. He did have the hitch route. We were running right there with our user. We have Acrobat on hide, so we potentially could have picked that, but probably not. Just a little bit too late there. And then Bo Jackson with a tough catch on 2nd and 10 right there, getting hit, but hanging on. Bo Jackson, one of the best receivers in the game. I don't really know why. And then Jimmy Graham on a really nice laser up the sideline to the 10-yard line. So, you know, he had some nice plays. He had some sketchy plays in there. But as long as we hold my opponents to 3 here, man, we're in a really good spot. And O.C. Umenyiora comes screaming off the edge, able to force my opponent to a 3rd and 16. And then Micah Hyde, one of my favorite cards in the game, 99 zone, comes with a big-time interception. Henry got a little bit greedy there. 3rd and 16 is very difficult to pass, especially in the red zone. He gets a little bit too greedy, perhaps. Maybe should have just taken something underneath. And then we go up top of the next play, and our Bo Jackson is unfortunately unable to catch the pass, man. That was a really nice dot. Perfect read against, you know, cover 2. I had a feeling he was going to be in cover 2. We hit him with a deep post over the middle, but Bo Jackson not able to hang on to it, unfortunately. Reggie Bush, though. Reggie Bush, the way better receiving back of the 2, able to catch a nice little table route there and fight for a few yards. So 3rd and 1 right here, man. Dan Marino under the helm, and I see a deep crosser over the top. Henry was there, but he was a good 5 yards underneath it. I didn't really have too much else open, and I kind of figured, man, you know, I feel like he's a bit underneath it. Let me go ahead, take a shot. If I go up 2 possessions early against Henry, man, we are in a very good spot. Unfortunately, the risk does not pay off. Right here, this could have been a pick as well, man, but I'm not mad at myself for throwing that pick. I thought he was underneath it. I thought we easily could have had an intercept or a touchdown there. He ends up coming up with the interception, but Again, you're just going to have to take risks like that, especially if you want to win games against very good players like this. And then on 3rd and goal, man, 3rd and 16, again, this time he makes the smart decision. Instead of forcing something, he throws it away. He's going to go ahead and take his 3. So we're tied up here. I get a chance to go ahead. I got all the time in the world. I got 2 minutes and 2 timeouts to go ahead and get points. He does get ball at a half, but I like the spot I'm in right now, man. We take a sack on 1st down, but I'm going to go ahead, hit my running back, Reggie Bush, out of the backfield again. Reggie Bush is absolutely amazing. We have some great pocket right here. Perhaps we threw it a little bit late. We tried. You guys could see me just trying so hard to just turn my momentum around, stay in bounds, get the 1st down. And we take a huge hit. I would have loved to get the 1st down and then go out of bounds, but I just had no control over my player. But right there, man, this is what I want to talk about this video. As you guys can see there right there, man, as soon as the ball snap, I am stepping up in the pocket every play. Watch this play too. Step up, move to the left when I get shot from the right, step back right, and then boom, broken play, back of the end zone for a touchdown. The best pocket I have had all year. My pocket is... Listen, I'm not the best passer in the world. I'm not the best defensive player in the world. I don't have the best stick work in the world. I promise you, I have the best pocket. It's something I take a lot of pride in. It's something that makes passing very viable for me. And one of the things I notice with, especially a lot of my friends who are pro players as well, one of the things they really struggle with when they play Madden is their inability to step up. Right there, should have been picked. Unfortunately, we drop it. But going back to what I was saying, man, they just step back. These guys who just aren't super comfortable passing every play, they step back. They float back because they're afraid of the pressure. When you're passing, man, you cannot be afraid. Right here, 4th and 10, though, inaccurate. Probably would have been a pick if it was accurate. But again, a lot of these guys are just paranoid from the pressure, man. You have to step up. That way, even if you do get sacked, you're only getting sacked for like 2 or 3 yards, and it's 2nd and 13 or 3rd and 13. Those are still very manageable downs. That's the biggest thing about it. The second thing is you can avoid pressure. You know, you guys see how crazy these edge threats are. Lawrence Taylor shedding off the side every single time. When you step up, and these dudes are shedding at these wide angles, you're basically able to buy yourself a couple extra seconds in the pocket. And when the O-line blocking just isn't great in Madden, it just hasn't been for years, that's super important, man. It's super important. You're gonna be able to develop these deep passes down the field, these deep crossers, these deep posts, these deep corners. You're going to even get route bounces if you do get enough time. And stepping up is just so important. So when you guys play, man, I want you guys to focus on stepping up, okay? Just be super conscious about it. You might get sacked a lot. It might be a bit of a learning process, but I promise you, after a couple weeks of playing, you are going to be instantly better at passing, okay? Just every play, just be conscious of it. Before you snap the ball, be like, okay, I'm going to focus on stepping up this play. At worst, all you have to do is just stand completely still. Right here, 3rd and 19, he potentially throws an interception in the seam on the left side, but it gets batted down. Brings up a 4th and 19. I blitz last play. I decided to switch it up, play a little bit of coverage here. We guard the out route, but the other out route ends up getting open. We had him in man coverage, but Jimmy Graham, Taylor Mays, you know, not the best coverage safety in the world. He's able to cook Mays. That was a really tough play to give up because then Henry dots us on the next play to Odell Beckham Jr., man. So he brings it to a three-point game, but we're going to have a nice die here to Mark Andrews up the middle of the field. So we've been moving the ball pretty effectively. We do have that 1 interception, which I am perfectly okay with. I don't think that was a bad pick at all. Again, Mark Andrews, he's just kind of leaving that middle of the field open, trying to send some pressure at me. Right here on 1st and 10, LT, man, is the best defensive player in the game. 3 sacks already for him. He's giving me nightmares. On 3rd and 15, I see he's behind my player, but I make a terrible decision. I was similar to what Henry did on his first offensive drive, forcing it on 3rd and 16 when he didn't need to. I forced it when I didn't need to. Even if I complete that, I'm still like 5 or 6 yards short. Just an awful decision for me. I'd been playing such good offense, and unfortunately we throw a pick 6, but we're able to get it right back, you know, right out of the drive. A nice little dot there to Andrews. If it was someone a bit faster, potentially could have been a touchdown, but we'll take it, man. A nice conversion right there. 2nd and 12. Again, we get screamed at. I mean, we had a decent amount of time in the pocket. Henry just played really good coverage there. Myles Garrett. So as you guys can see, I've been sacked like 6 or 7 times. We throw a nice dot there, and Mark Andrews has been my best receiver in this game so far. But yeah, we've been sacked a ton, man. We've been sacked probably 7 or 8 times, which is a lot, but as you guys can see, I'm still playing great offense. I've made 1 bad read one terrible read that resulted in a pick six. But other than that, man, we've been throwing great passes. We've been driving down the field on a great defensive player, and a lot of that is due to the fact that I am just stepping up in the pocket. I'm stepping up. If I'm perfectly fine with taking a sack. It doesn't really affect me that much. Right there, ooh, we potentially could have played that. He threw it at just the perfect time. Right here, we scream. We got Deion Sanders, and Deion Sanders gets burned by Brandon Cooks. Out of all my corners, man, I was hoping Deion would not be the one to get burned, but we switched it up and played man right there. I'd been playing zone the entire game. We switched it up right here. Great pocket presence again. This would have been a huge play for me, man. Perfect pocket. And unfortunately, it's an illegal forward pass. It didn't seem like it. I wish Madden, if you stepped in front of the line of scrimmage, it would make it so that you just couldn't pass the ball. But that brings up a 3rd and 11 here. Reggie Bush on a wheel route for a big-time dot down to the 46-yard line. So we have 52 seconds and 1 timeout left. It's a decent amount of time, but nothing crazy. And we're going to get shedded again here. Denzel Ward this time actually shedding my running back for some nice pressure. 2nd and 16 right here. My opponent's clicked onto his D tackle. He's going to the crosser. The crosser was kind of open. The only person really there was the D tackle, but we get it under pressure. He underthrows it a little bit, and he throws it to a cloud. So an unfortunate ending there, man. But I had to try it. I didn't have a lot of time left. GG's to Henry, man. A great player. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.